Hi, my name is Travis Prescott. I am a coach with Total Rider. Total Rider has a few questions for me, so I'm going to answer these as best as I can. Could you tell us about your background and experience in motorcycling, both personally, professionally, before joining Total Rider? So my background in motorcycling is a family thing. My dad raced motocross, my uncle raced motocross. My grandfather rode many years ago when he got out of the Navy. So for me, it's just a family thing. I started riding many years ago, somewhere around the early 2000s, 2001. Raced motocross for a very long time, moved to the street, been on the street ever since. How I got into this to be a rider coach. Previous employment, I worked in the motorcycle industry and I got asked to be a rider coach, and was very unsure about it at first because I knew how hard our coaches at the time worked. Took the class, fell in love with it, and been doing it ever since. And that was closing in on 7 years ago, April of 2018. What certifications and training do you possess that make you a qualified rider coach with Total Rider? The biggest one, obviously, is I'm a certified rider coach with the Motorcycle Safety Foundation and the state of Texas. To be a rider coach, you have to possess and keep up to date CPR and first aid training. And I'm certified to teach the basic rider course and the intermediate course. How long have you been a rider coach at Total Rider, and what motivated you to pursue a coaching role with the company? I've been a rider coach with Total Rider since November of 2022, December 2022, somewhere around there, approaching 2 years overall. And what motivated me to become a coach at Total Rider? A coach that I took my rider coach prep with, Amanda Stark, she worked for Total Rider. I had moved out here with my wife, and I asked her, I said, hey, I want to coach somewhere. I want to continue to do this. What's a good place to coach? And she recommended Total Rider to me, and I talked to Jeff, and I liked the mission and what they were about, and wanted to teach for Total Rider, and here I am. In addition to coaching, do you actively participate in motorcycle events, competitions, or any other aspects of the riding community? Pretty much a solo rider. I like to ride by myself. Used to ride with my dad, can't do that anymore. There's a few other people I like to ride with, like my neighbor. I do love to attend motorcycle races, especially motocross. Houston, Dallas, me and my wife went to Nashville to watch the race this year. Really want to make an outdoor national next year. So as far as being in the motorcycling community, that's pretty much what it is. If I'm out involved with it, it's motorcycle racing. Can you share a bit about your favorite riding experiences or journeys that has shaped your perspective as a rider coach? My favorite riding experiences have to be dual sport and adventure riding. It's a lot of fun to take the skills that I have to teach the class and that I work on every time I teach and actually apply them to the street and get to go from gravel to pavement, to mixtures, to bumpy backcountry roads, to 4-lane interstate highways and 6-lane interstate highways. What can riders expect from your coaching sessions at Total Rider, and how do you approach helping them develop their skills and confidence? So the first thing you can expect when you take a class with me is to have a lot of fun. This is difficult, obviously, and it's a big step for some people, and it's a big journey, but I want to make it as fun as I possibly can. One thing you're going to experience when you coach with me is a lot of time on task. You're going to spend a lot of time on the motorcycle. I try to maximize everybody's time on the motorcycle as much as I can because that's the best way to learn, is getting out there and riding. I'm very involved with my students. I like to make sure they understand what they need to do before they do it and how to do it, and really drive in those skills and make sure they understand them before they leave here. As a rider coach, what advice do you have for individuals who are new to motorcycling and considering taking training courses with Total Rider? Best advice I can give you is just have a good positive attitude and be motivated and be ready to learn. It's a lot of information to pack into 2 days, and you're going to learn a lot. And just have a good positive attitude and be ready to have fun. That's the best advice I can give you. How do you tailor your coaching approach to address the specific needs and concerns of new riders? And what aspects of riding do you prioritize in their training? I understand that anytime somebody comes out here, they're here to learn. They don't know what I know, so I'm very empathetic to a student's needs. I try to explain things as simple as possible, make sure they understand it very well. And I really focus on what each individual student struggles with. So everybody's different. Everybody has one thing they're really good at, one thing they're not so good at. Some things are kind of So I really try to help each individual student with what they're struggling with the most and get them to succeed at it, because if you're succeeding at the thing that you're not good at, you're going to do way better at everything else because your confidence level gets boosted. For someone considering taking your class, what key benefits can they expect to gain in terms of both safety and skill enhancement? You're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn how to keep your head and eyes up, look in the direction you're going, and everything you're going to learn here with me is going to apply not only to your motorcycle, but in your car. You're going to become a much more safe, conscious, effective driver and motorist and motorcycle rider. As a coach, what are your top recommendations for riders to continue improving and refining skills after completing initial training with Total Rider? The biggest recommendation I have is just take more courses. Pass the basic rider course, get a motorcycle, go to parking lots and practice. Take some tennis balls, cut them in half, use those as cones, set up the exercises, and then move on. Take the intermediate, take the advanced. You can never stop learning. Even as an experienced motorcyclist, I like to take other courses. I like to learn, watch videos, read books. You can never be too good at this. And that's it.